I'm Keith Stone, and if you were despairing like I was after finishing Tobias Wolff's memoir, This Boy's Life, you'll be thrilled to discover his novel, Old School. It's not exactly a continuation of Tobias Wolff's life, as it's fiction, but this kid is just as compelling, and the writing is so spot on that you'll find the book completely addictive. Before we start, here's a little teaser which shows just how well Wolff completely sums up relationships between guys in high school. The narrator is talking to his roommate in prep school, and there's a moment when you think they're about to open up to each other. But then they retreat into the casual dishonesty we all use to protect ourselves from the fangs of intimacy. We'd kept everything witty and cool until the air between us was so ironized that to say anything in earnest would have been a breach of manners, even of trust. Now for Old School. The narrator in Old School attends an elite East Coast prep school in the early 1960s. He hides the fact that he's on scholarship and that though he was raised Catholic, he has one Jewish parent. At his school at that time, Jews were not treated equally, and I felt his awkward shame and anxiety, something I personally never experienced being Jewish in 2016. Because of the narrator's underlying feelings of not truly belonging, he is determined to win one of the literary contests the school holds prior to the scheduled visits of three famous authors, Robert Frost, Ayn Rand, and Ernest Hemingway. As the visits progress, we truly get to know him and understand the forces underlying literary dishonesty and the journey toward literary truth. A student wins the Frost contest because Frost thinks his sincere piece is a parody. Ayn Rand is a monstrous and funny parody of the rugged and beautiful individualist she portrays in her books. And when the narrator finds the honest story of himself to submit to the Hemingway contest, it's through disreputable means that lead him to lose everything. Old School takes you back to a world where English professors and writers were most revered, and you can't help feeling nostalgic for an era lauding stories over smartphones. Old School is a solid 5 thumbs up.